Welcome back to your favorite show, Talent Hunt. And this is such a fantastic evening, one more time, to spend all of you around the world. Yes, we are really trying our best to bring out the best from you guys. Yes, well, you didn't understand me? Of course. I know that you guys are supporting us. And now we are I think that we spent so many weekends already with you guys. And I hope that you are really loving us and liking us. And just same to same, we are going to meet someone very special because you know why I'm saying this word special to you guys because this lady love dance. It is not about only loving something or to create something, but she is more than that because what she does is she not only love dancing, she totally is actually, I can say that, glued to it. Or when you see her performance, I can say that you can't even look at anywhere else. Your eyes will be glued on her. Let's welcome Bharti. Bharti, thank you so much, so much, so much for coming here in this very, very, very fantastic, I can say, rhythmic episode of Talent Hunt.
Thank you, Ragini. I really appreciate you inviting me here and giving me such a great introduction. Uh, I'm very happy to be here and very happy to be doing an interview with you. Thank you so much for that.
It's our pleasure, Bharti, because it's been quite a long time that we met face to face, but here we are back again talking about our favorite love, music, dance, and performing arts. So, Bharti, tell us that in which age you started dancing?
I started dancing very early in my life when I was, I think, 5 years old or 6 years old. That's when I started dancing. But because of your school and everything, dancing was not like a constant part of my life. It came in and it went out and came in and went out. But I think when I turned 18, uh, I just decided to go back and pursue dance. And from there, I've been just dancing now till now.
Oh, was anybody in your family a dancer? Like, where you really saw this, or it was just from your parents, like who really took you one day that let's do this?
Uh, Surprisingly, no one in my family. Actually, my sister is a dancer. She's a younger sister. But before me, there was no one was a dancer in my family. My dad was a theater person. He was a theater director. He did a lot of Tamil play in Delhi. He directed a lot of Tamil plays. So yeah, that's the only art connection I had. The funny thing was my parents put me into Carnatic music and they wanted me to pursue Carnatic music more than dance. But
Oh,
somehow I learned Carnatic music since I was like 6 years old till like I was in college. But that never turned into a profession. Dance definitely turned into a profession.
got you, got you, got you. Now, you are dancing for so many long years, and you have established yourself as a teacher now. It's your full time that you're devoting your time and your focus towards dancing. So, tell us that how you really doing all this fabulous choreography. Before we talk about that, we are going to see a small clip and we want to talk about that as well. So here's the clip. So, Bharti, what was the main idea behind it? Because we, like, when we talk about Shakti, when we talk about women power, we always talk about Durga, right? But no one never really focused on Kali. So, what was your thinking to make this fabulous choreography?
So this was actually the Kali which you saw was part of a bigger production called Aval, which we premiered in my in Alokam's dance festival, first ever dance festival called We Are Dancing, which premiered in May in Manhattan. So the idea behind this was to bring a different flavor of women to dance. There was nothing else to it. I didn't think about it as an empowerment or anything. I feel like women have so many different shades. So this was part of three stories, like I said. First was about Ahalya, second was about Draupadi, but there was a twist where it was all about women realizing their own strength and not a man or someone telling them how powerful it was. Because I feel like that's what women are, at least in 21st century. We know what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. And I've always seen Kali as a force, as a protector, but I started doing a lot of reading. I read a lot of books, and then I came to a conclusion. She's just not uh, that strength. Her strength is so much that it can go from good to evil to good back again. Also, Kali in mythological stories is a creator and also a destroyer. So I thought, why not use that? Because women are always portrayed as a protector, but we don't have one shade, we have multiple shade. And Kali was someone I thought had so many different shades. And she's also one who's unhinged, who doesn't care about anything. For her, she exists in a form she wants to. And as a woman from 21st century, or any woman, I feel like that's where we are. We should be what we are. We should not be judged morally, physically. So Kali represented all of those things for me.
All right, wonderful. Um, Being a woman, right, and then you were talking about Shakti, and I just want to ask you this, that I know that um, we really go through lots of challenges, right, in our everyday life. So, suppose if I ask you these questions, that doing a choreography, or um, maybe you are in the rehearsal for 8 hours. So, what are the real challenges that you face in life?
I think each year the challenge changes, I feel like. And as I'm growing older, the challenges are very different for me. So I think during pandemic, it was all about not having a space and dancing inside your house. And like to dance with a group, you have to choreograph everything on Zoom. And when you meet in person, sometimes the choreography doesn't even work. It feels very different when you meet in person. So that was the initial challenge. But when we all came back uh, to in person dancing, the next challenge was we haven't danced fully for so many years now. Like for a year and a half, we never got a space to dance completely. So we were all struggling with our stamina, our body, and everything. The next challenge was between all of this, I had a major accident. I broke my ACL, my knee, my meniscus, so I have to go through surgery. So what you saw was my first performance after all of a year of like completely going through recovery. And I choreographed this while I was recovering from surgery. So I actually choreographed this on someone else, and then I became part of it much later into the choreography. So, yeah, as a dancer, you keep going through multiple struggle, and when you physically challenge, it's a different kind of struggle to go through.
Mhm. Wow, that was a beautiful, inspiring story, Bharti. And I bet that you did it because you love it, because otherwise, like recovering from such a major surgeries and getting back on your feet and trying to do things what you love to do, it all needs the things from here. That's what I would believe. But so right now you're back. So what are your practice sessions now? Like, are you practicing every day, or there are some certain time that you want to devote towards yourself?
So I think after the performance, I've been taking a little bit of break. Like I said, going through a major recovery. So I do a lot of physical therapy and a little bit of dancing. I'm slowly getting back to it because I don't want to go back to any kind of an injury. I suffered a lot for a year, and I want to keep dancing. So it's I'm taking it day by day, taking it slow. But yeah, like if I was not injured, my rehearsals would be because I teach, so all of this kind of gets mingled. Like I practice one day, I practice, other day I teach. So it's been a mixed uh,
Mhm.
schedule.
Your favorite dancer, who really you think that motivated you um, sometimes in your life?
My teacher back in India, his name is Mr. Justin McCarthy. Uh, I think when I joined him in I told you I came back to dance when I was 18 years old. When I joined, that's when I realized how much passion I had for dance, and I really wanted to do this dance because the discipline he gave me, the structure he gave me, the love he gave me in our classes. He really made sure to look after his students and made sure to uh, teach us things which, uh, more than teaching, it's the classroom experience. It's the uh, I don't know. I saw him. I learned from him after a year. I knew that this was my profession.
Well, you really cannot go wrong if the intuition is coming from your heart. So here, like after dance, what's your next best thing that you love to do?
Oh, I love to cook. I think pandemic was something which I realized that cooking is my second passion, really, really dear to me and near to me. So that's my second passion in life.
Because as a dancer, that we know that uh, you need to have that hand and body coordination, hand and eye coordination. So many things are out there, and we know about that. I mean, who went through the lessons. Now, what I really love about you is the whole motion of your body. It is not that your hand and eye or some part of it saying something, but it is like a whole of you coming together on stage. It is not like I didn't say it. Maybe I didn't say it because the act was different, but would love to know that how, like, when you really choreograph anything that you have performed so far, so what is the main focus that you keep in your mind, that I want to make it this way, or this is how I want to dance?
Uh, uh, for this, I am actually going through a lot of changes in my dance recently. I've started. So my current mentor is Maya Kulkarni ji, who lives in New Jersey and who was also part of curator of Nritya Darpan. So I met her a few years back, and I think my idea about dance has evolved more with her. I think before that I came from a very traditional Kalakshetra Bharatanatyam style, but I always felt that the style never complemented me or my body. If you see, I am not a regular looking dancer. I'm much more curvier, much more plumper than a regular dancer. So there was a journey I went through where I was not very happy with the way I dance. Because I never respected my curves, my moves, and all of those things. So it's been a last 4 years. It's been a journey where I changed. I love expressions. I've been expressions came very naturally to me from day one of my dance, and from I remember from my childhood, expression was something which I would just give, and dance came later in my life. So when I met her, it all became like an amalgamation of me respecting my curves and dancing with my curves, complementing my curves, and bringing that expression together. So that's why from a repertoire where it was a very nritta based or a very expression like padams, javali, or a varnam, which is all very technical. From that, I have moved on to storytelling uh, form where it's more about bringing drama, bringing story, and bringing dance together. So that is the new thing I am exploring, and maybe that's what you saw, and I'm happy if you saw that at my
Of
dance.
course I did. Of course I did, because I love any type of art form, it can be like dance or music or like painting. And I love because what I really love is that the way each of you create new things, because we always say that we are inspired by someone, but we love to do our own thing, right? We love to mix it. I can say that we take a glass and we put all the different colors in it and make our own favorite color. Isn't that so? So that's what I felt when I saw you. That's what exactly was going in my mind, that, oh my God, what I am actually watching. And I would love to ask my friends from New Jersey, New York, tri-state area, please, you have to go and see her, join like her back again in Nritya Darpan also this year. That's going to happen end of the year, I guess, like last year. But please do go visit her, because I love the way, as she was explaining, that she changed herself. She changed the way actually she moved, the way she was thinking about herself, and how much she is confident now. So that actually gave the whole idea of what I was saying, that with your whole body. So it was like a wholesomeness. I mean, it was a beautiful experience as I felt it from my heart. Bharti, mm, dance is there, cooking is there, but um, your favorite moment, if I ask you, because you have been performing for so long. So, what you think that you can describe as your really precious moment of your life?
The major moment happened recently in my life. In 2022 was a major change of my life in dance journey, especially. Like I said, I had an ACL surgery, and I was struggling with my dancer identity, where I was not sure if I can't dance, who I am was a question for like 6 months of my life. And I was not sure how long it's going to take for me to recover and come back to dancing. I think that's where there was a major click happened. And I was like, oh, if I can't dance, why can't I choreograph and change my whole energy into that? Which was a very big challenge. Like, I remember when I was 25 years old, right now I'm 36 years old. When I was 25 years old, I had a major conversation with one of the dancers, prefer like senior dancer. I was like, I don't know, I want to choreograph in my life because it feels very intimidating. And I don't think I'm a very good choreographer. And the senior dancer told me, don't worry, you just have to dance. Like everyone can't do everything. So for 10 years, I kept that in mind. Okay, it's okay if you can't choreograph. You can always dance, do justification to someone else's choreography, and you can dance it beautifully. But when I was sitting at home without dancing for 6 months, then I was like, oh, maybe I should give it a try. So the whole Aval, the all three choreography, Ahalya, Draupadi, and Kali happened at that time. I did a lot of research. I worked on it. I had beautiful 6 women dancers in my company who came and who stood for me with all this injury where I can't dance, where I can perform. I can just verbally tell them what I was feeling, and they beautifully translated this whole thing into a major production. Was a biggest moment in my life.
Friends, you can see from this conversation that how or what you can do to encourage others. So it is not only that Bharti is encouraging so many people out there tonight, but at the same time, she got encouraged by those beautiful 6 dancers who made a beautiful production. That was really a great thinking from you. And we from the Talent Hunt family, we want to bless you and shower you with more joy and peace for this year. And I hope that your production, your thinking, your thoughts will take you higher and higher every single day. And before we go, we have to ask you this question, that there are so many dancers out there who are dancing, and also at the same time who really want to start dancing again, because sometime in our life we used to do something and then we stopped for a while, and now we want to get back again in those dancing shoes. So what will be your words to them?
Honestly, just dance. Don't think about it. Thinking doesn't help. Just go dance and enjoy yourself. Don't let other judge how you look, what you do. If you like dancing, you just dance. Don't care about anyone else or any other thing in your life. And before that, I would also like to thank you for such a beautiful interview, such so much encouragement from you guys. And I would like to thank Mana TV for all this opportunity. And this was amazing to talk to you guys.
Thank you so much, Bharti, for your time, your quality time. And it was really special because all this story, I know that that is going to encourage so many out there who are really trying to keep their hope high. And you can see that, yes, you can do. And this is really fabulous to know that what we can do actually. And I think that God gave every one of us unique qualities. So try to find it, maybe you can write, you can sing, you can play, or maybe you are a great listener and you can really talk to different performers and encourage them. Yes, why not? That's a good thing as well. So with this beautiful high spirit note, we are going to say goodbye to you all, and thank you so much, Bharti, one more time for being here with us tonight. Friends, if you have missed it, please, please, please come back for the repeat telecast for our different shows actually out there, not only Talent Hunt, but please do come and visit our Facebook page, that is Mana TV. And of course, please do subscribe our YouTube channel, that's also Mana TV. And if you want to come and sit with me, just like Bharti, please do email me at raagini at manatv.net. That is Ragini at manatv.net. And we would love to welcome you in this beautiful family of Talent Hunt. Thank you so much, guys. Wish you all the best and see you all again next week, same time, same day. Till then, goodbye.